Oh my god, she's finally here. We got Miss Castuous, the new Quantum Remembrance DPS character. Can block one instant of killing blow for allies, effective even when not in team. Yeah, when I heard that on the live stream, my thoughts were, that's just broken. That's totally fair. Summons Netherwing, who insists in battle as a tank for the team. Netherwing's attacks consume HP, and more HP consumed the higher the damage. And we got on the team Locha, Chibi, and Remembrance MC. Oh my god, this caster is just so beautiful. Butterflies. Butterflies in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Well, hold on, let's see the... Oh, a scythe, that is cool. Hello, baddie. Use technique to continually daze enemies along the way. Attack all enemies in the area, then summon Netherwing to enter battle.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Holy crap. Oh, that's cool. Use Memo Spy skill to consume Netherwing's HP to blast all enemies. Oh my god. Netherwing can blast continuously, getting stronger the longer it blasts.
Receive divinity.
Locha. I'm sorry, Locha, but I already used the Fate to claim Von May, and I already upgraded her, so... Sorry. Oh, that is cool. When Netherwing's HP is below 25%, it can... it can... I'm so sorry. It can continue blasting and trigger self-destruct to deal damage to enemies.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Well then, that didn't crash my OPS, right? Okay, thank God it didn't. After caster uses her technique, she can continually daze enemies along in a path. Use the technique again, will attack enemies in a radius and summon Netherwing to enter battle. Netherwing consumes HP, yada yada. Oh my god, wait, hold on, can I switch when... That is so cool. Oh, okay, no. So once I get off, once I get off caster, the technique will end. That's cool. Let's do this.
Let's wait and see.
This. Yo, what up, cuz?
Emerge from your cocoon.
That is so cool. Alright, caster is. Deals minor quantity damage to an enemy, consumes all allies' HP, deals quantity damage to one enemy and minor quantity damage to adjacent targets. Bone Claw, Doom Drake's Embrace, consumes all enemies' HP, casters the Netherwing, launches joint attack on the targets, dealing quantity damage to all enemies. This right here is supposed to be an enhanced skill, while the Memo Spy is out, by the way. Summons the Memo Spy Netherwing and advances its action by 100%. Same time displays a territory that decreases all-type res of all enemies. Oh my god, this is so much reading. When allies lose HP, casters gains New Bud, increases casters and Netherwing's damage dealt. When New Bud reaches its maximum limit, can activate the ultimate. While Netherwing is on the field, HP lost by allies except Netherwing will be converted to an equal amount of HP for Netherwing. Exclusive. After attaining casters, and when casters is in the current team, receive the following effect. In battle, when an ally character receives a killing blow, all ally characters that receive the killing blow in this action enter the moon cocoon state. This delays becoming down and allows normal actions. After the action and before the start of the next turn, current HP increases or a shield is gained, Moon Cocoon is removed. This effect can only trigger once per battle. But that is That is actually really nutty that as long as you have Castorus on your account, then all your characters can basically get a second chance in battle. That's pretty cool. Enters Nether Veil state, enemies are unable to actively approach Castorus. During Nether Veil, attacks will cause all enemies within range to enter combat. At the same time, summons the Memo Spray Nether Wing. Advances his action by yada yada upon entry battle. Nether Wing is not summoned after entry battle. Castorus gains new blood by an amount equal to 30% of max new blood. Alright, so that was quite a lot of reading. Oh my god, Memo Sprite stuff as well. On quantity access back for allies. HP can be reduced down to a minimum of 1. On disappearing, deals minor quantity damage to one enemy that bounces those 6 times. Ah, okay.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Oh, you're dead. So I think the style, I think from what I've seen, the trick is to do a blast and then do the AoE. Chibi, let's go! I need your ult! And do that. Ma'am, I need you.
Receive divinity.
I think that's the key to playing Lucha. Oh, Calcis, let's go!
Please cherish the time before your soul withers.
Oh, that looks cool. Hold on, let's see the basic attack first.
Sleep now.
Up close and personal, nice. Alright, since I'm pretty sure the Memo Strike goes for a total of 3 turns, and since this is the 3rd turn, I can just go for it. I can just go for it. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my god, look at that damage.
I only wish that death may protect us.
854k damage. Go, Chibi! Alright, I think the skill is the key part of getting the ult. Oh, it doesn't use any skill
I
points.
grant you this, as you wish.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Lucha, go!
Is it coming?
Go, Chibi! Well, let's speed things up a bit. Oh, that's the end. Oh. I didn't even realize that was the end. Oh man, I didn't get to see, like, the ult activation. Nah, whatever, I can just look it up on YouTube. But holy crap, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pull for Castorus. Like, I could use a quantum DPS.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Yes, I did in fact get Miss Castorus because I said I would do so. So, alright, time to. Oh, this is the. Oh, I accidentally stepped on Trian's grave. My apologies. That one person alone will witness the miracle. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah, procrastination.
As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that ANAXA'S exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor ANAXA taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology.
Oh god,
And to be
history.
perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest
An
nightmares.
introduction class
The
with
history of
nightmarish.
mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it,
I
students
guess it
would
makes
often
sense.
rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas.
After determining whether or not a class
May
sucks
ask,
depends on the
Lady
teacher.
Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor ANAXA always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it,
Wow.
this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. ANAXA'S life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if ANAXA decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that ANAXA'S will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps ANAXA will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here.
Hey. Yes,
Does
I
this
am
mean
here.
you're ready to take on ORONYX'S trial?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot we're doing that. Yeah, screw it.
It
Mama didn't
seems
raise
that
no
this
bitch.
sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Did you just call Mem a beast?
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Well, at least you enjoy it.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity.
That's fine.
You will inherit
I was
ORONYX'S
literally
divinity
birthed
and
through
bear the time of Emporius,
synthesis.
all on
I
your
think.
own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Ah. Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
If I do not descend into hell, who will?
Mem worry. Memmy memmy mem.
Yeah, Mama didn't
memmy
raise no
mem,
bitch.
mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
That doesn't reassure me at all, Mem.
Mem memmy mem. Mem memmy mem 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 hero. Memmy mem mem. Mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem memmy mem mem.
I bet the voice actor of Mem literally just had a field day.
Memmy mem mem.
Like,
mem,
all
mem,
they
mem,
really
mem.
had to say was
Mem,
Mem a lot.
Memmy mem mem. Mem mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Wait, hold on, what did you say? Ah.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem mem.
Yeah, I keep wondering, where did you come
Memories
from?
that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all to make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready.
Yes, ma'am.
It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Merely rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Before leaving, I should go say hi to Casterus. Hello, Miss Casterus. I too am Miss Casterus.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
I'll be fine. Do I really need to recall what I've been through?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Is this book
No,
special?
it's just an ordinary book.
Oh,
It's
never
definitely
mind.
not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself.
Wait, you talking about the dragon that
It
you
swallowed the
summoned
princess of the city whole before it was
in your
suppressed.
ultimate?
After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end.
I think you called it Pollux?
Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
That's tough. What a touching thing. Nah. Dragon's flesh, our last memories of life.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are
Oh yeah, by the
poems,
way,
dictionaries,
my
and
cough
many
has like
tragicomedy scripts.
is like completely
She
gone.
even
Like I haven't
clearly
coughed over
underlined
the
and
last
took
few
notes
days.
in books that covered myths with her elegant
And
handwriting.
so you're no longer gonna hear me coughing up a storm in my
While flipping
videos.
through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky.
Well, you see, Miss
If there
Crassus,
is an opportunity-
the Rosy Celestial Maiden was
Forget it.
mysteriously found
Let's
in
talk about this
space,
in the future.
frozen in a
For
block
now,
of ice.
I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain ORONYX'S blessing.
When the ice was broken, emerged the Rosy Celestial Maiden, who is said to be very energetic and peppy and lively. And oftentimes a total airhead. Like, no disrespect or anything much, but you can be an airhead at times. Yo, what up, Fine Nine? What up, Don?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news?
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
Fuck. Welp. That's tough.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So Goliath doesn't actually
Despite
call the
her
shots?
vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Okay, so what makes this council different? I've never once passed my sociology class. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to go back there.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens' assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue. That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders.
Ah, yes,
They view
corrupted
the Citizens'
officials, you
Assembly
gotta
as
love
a way
it.
to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the
Is there
opposition.
any sort of
During the assemblies held
fictional
in the
work
past
that doesn't
100
have
years, the voices
corrupted
supporting
officials
the
in the
opposition
government?
have been growing
Like,
stronger.
literally
in the
name
shadows.
one
It's only thanks to Aglaya that the
piece of
Flame
fiction
Chase
that has
journey
such a
has been
thing.
able to continue to this day.
And when I say
The
that, I
Citizens'
mean
Assembly
I'm
is
talking
just
that
around the corner.
I'm saying that that
this
said
time,
government actually plays
there
an
seems to be a new
important
variable
role
to the
the story.
situation.
Like, name one piece of fiction that where there's like absolutely no corrupted officials in the government. I'm sorry, what did you say, Finon? I wasn't listening. Is it us? Who?
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor ANAXA.
ANAXA? Is it because he had
Aglaya will
is it
surely
because of
take
his
back
core flame?
Cersei's core flame. But with ANAXA's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
That would be bad.
ANAXA has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal.
Oh shit.
However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another. As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we
this will be
always seem to
rocky.
be troubling you.
Then again, when
I hope
hasn't
that
it been
ORONYX will
rocky?
show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days.
Okay.
Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
You really expect me to read? I barely read stuff for my classes. You expect me to read? Oh my god, especially something this long? Nah, I'm just gonna skim through it and y'all can read it. I don't even care if this is like very important to the story. I'm not reading all this. Can you like give me a short synopsis instead? I'm gonna sleep out here? Then again, wait, there isn't like any sort of door here, there's literally just a big opening? I'm honestly not sure how I feel about that. It's like, I don't feel very safe. Yeah, especially when there's land literally like here. Yeah, I don't feel safe in this room.
Mem nervous.
Nah, don't worry, man. We got Miss Castris on our side. Yeah, I've earned the gazes of literally four Aeons. One of them being the little god of destruction. Yeah, does it ever turn into nighttime here? That's probably not a good thumbnail. Excuse me.
Esteemed one, ORONYX'S vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
I'm stepping forward. Yo, what up, Trina? How's it going?
Gray and Mem, thank you. Your
No problem.
resolves
What did I do?
cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May carefully light your path forward. Get ready to assume ORONYX'S divinity, Trailblazer. The divine position of ORONYX has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
I've long gone used to fighting fires. Let's do this.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Veil of Evernight, ORONYX. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the ANAXA'S. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
Yeah.
Who? Mem. Both of you, please, come forward.
Yes, little one, of course.
Recite along with us.
Okay.
O Majesty
See
of
of the 12 Titans,
pillars
of the world.
We seek,
We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Poetry.
Fill
our bodies with blood of gold,
till
till we wither in willing
service to the
service
prophecy.
to the prophecy.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Okay.
And surrender the core flame.
Okay. Click and hold to submit the core flame. Complete your objective.
ORONYX. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Why am I yawning? It's only 6:41. I love all of you! I just enjoy the theatrics, okay? Just play along.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
That's subjective, but okay. I'm just gonna say yes.
Mem.
Oh, I'm just
Traveler
gone.
from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
So what exactly does this trial entail?
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times,
Yeah.
her determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. She will definitely succeed.
Thank you for the encouragement, Finon.
While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Boba.
Slap, slap.
What do you mean slap? Are you gonna slap me? Hey.
How is it? How do you feel?
How are you
Alright.
able to talk?
I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Me before I start
I
recording.
have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother. It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Or the years of isolation coming to an end?
ORONYX'S. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
I can try.
Broken. Mother. Where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Witty light.
You. It's you. I remember you.
I'm glad you do. Also, you're female. Wait, why am I acting surprised at that? Okay, there's nothing wrong with your female, just so you know. Potential thumbnail, maybe? Only this little glare thing wasn't here.
Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
No, get this glare out of the way. Also, who is a mother? The Skyfather referred to Fuli? Titan's words are indistinct, each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Skyfather has chosen you.
Hell yeah, he gazed upon me. I got the powers of remembrance on my side. So who is your mother? Ah, okay, you're gonna be indistinct, okay. A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walks in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly can make out the cry of a baby. Oh, okay, we're getting some lore.
Mother is no longer responding.
Ah, that's bad. We come to you because of something important.
Something important.
Potential thumbnail, maybe? Maybe? There could be a better one, who knows? Yes,
An
wait.
important
What are we asking her exactly? I completely forgot.
ORONYX, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, ORONYX. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom.
Yes, you will receive freedom.
I want freedom.
And I shall grant it to you somehow. How am I doing this again?
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Leave it to us, Titan. Ooba.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something.
Ah, damn it. What do we lack, oh great one?
Just
Excuse me.
one thing.
What is it?
Lacking something. What is it?
Oh, well, of course you're not gonna give us a clear answer.
What you lack
What is it? The memories of my past? Like where I came from?
a future.
What do you mean a future? You know what? Let's just play along. That's right, I live in the moment.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
Well, I feel
The
perfectly
gaze
fine.
From the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What?
Eh?
How is that possible?
You mean I'm already dead?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time.
Oh shit, the screen's freezing.
If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
I don't understand.
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
ORONYX'S divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to
been stolen.
My future?
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that hand of shadow clasped with unyielding fingers.
Before the passing of 15 of dawn, go forth and reclaim your future. This is the true trial of time. Hey. What happened? Oh. Wait, really? I succeeded? And Mem told you everything, didn't they? Yep. Reclaim my future that has been stolen. Like, what? Even if it means I have to cheat death. Come on, man, chin up. What haven't you told me? This was what I said back in the ruins when we landed on Euphorius. We passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. The good thing we were in the car or we would have been crushed to pieces. What happened? I was severely wounded. I wasn't breathing? This happened when we landed, when we first came to Euphorius. This happened all the way back in 3.0. So, right now, I'm legitimately dead. That's what you're saying, huh? Perhaps Mem is the anchored rope that ties you to the present. I'd assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Holy crap. Yo, all this talk about cheating death literally like weeks after the trailer for the new Final Destination movie came out.
Hey, are you alright?
Did you just speak a full sentence?
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning.
Are you speaking full sentences?
She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Yeah, let's shall.
Right. There's something that I have to tell you.
What?
The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
You good? Wait, hold on, can backtrack. So, right now, I'm dead, and the form that I am right now is just like an embodiment of a memory. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm I died when we arrived on Amphoris all the way back in the 3.0 at the start of the 3.0 story. Wow, mind blown.
Miss, I'm right here.
Where? You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
What are you pointing a gun at me? You feel like you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing past your face. A chill seep through your skin, spreading into your veins. Your heartbeat begins to slow. At this moment, I just want to close my eyes, remembering the near-death experience. Gotta stay on guard. Spin around immediately and give casters a scare. You know what? I'm the main character. Let's not take things seriously. Spin around immediately. The blink of an eye, time seems to have frozen beneath the cold sensation. You just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
Miss Castris, what are you doing? Oh. Hold on, potential thumbnail. Or maybe this could be my new wallpaper. Yeah, this does look nice. Wait, really? It's only been 42 minutes since I started recording? This is actually a nice wallpaper. A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses, sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. Realize you are still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed as quickly as it came, and replacing it with the touch of fingertips, and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. The quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tick.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
I'm just getting at the potential thumbnail for a little longer. Am I really
Back
dead?
at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
Holy crap.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
There's no harm in trying again.
Never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
I mean, I don't mind at all. Castus once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers somewhat this time. Is there anything?
Seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away.
Well,
Clues.
sure, let's go.
Just a few more. I need more guidance.
Yeah, keep going.
Ah. The connection has been severed.
Fuck.
With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on.
I'll try. I mean, it's not like this will cause a...
Needs you.
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, it's not like this is gonna cause a huge existential crisis. I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax.
Not with me.
I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
He sees her disappearing.
Yo, what up, you two? How's it going?
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up.
Oh my god, excuse me.
How do you feel?
I'm having an existential crisis right now. It feels quite cool being a departed
Well,
spirit.
At least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
You?
That's what we have been talking about.
Oh, Mighty.
Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the
Cypher?
whereabouts of death, it would be her.
You mean the cat girl that's
I'll
coming
try
out
and
next
get her
patch?
to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Alright, so I guess our goal for this patch is to locate Thanos. I will call
It
him
is my
Thanos, I
duty.
don't care what you say.
We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Just what?
omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's ANAXA'S. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Well shit, that is
In the end,
bad.
It has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of
need
my
water.
teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Great performer. ANAXA POV.
I'm back here again.
Where the heck is here?
I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
I don't plan on going for ANAXA, by the
murders
way.
of the traveler aren't a language.
I mean,
I'm
don't get me
unable to
wrong, his
comprehend.
kid does
Or
look cool.
perhaps they're just distracted.
But I
and
already
ignored
formed
my
an
question.
AoE team, so I could pass.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you, me. Listen.
Hey, look, listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent.
Why did you just narrate?
I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the Void World. A voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity,
What? What's happening?
is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Oh,
you
hey,
have
Cersei's.
awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
Wow, okay.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Wow, you're really gonna make me take the long way, okay. I'm so glad I pulled for you, Miss Cathris. Cause I played you in... Cause I used her in some endgame content and oh my god.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord ANAXA'S.
Who the heck is this?
It's been a while, Lord ANAXA'S.
A robot?
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima, and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me
Lycurgus? Lycurgus.
holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord ANAXA'S, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with ORONYX'S fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, ANAXA'S, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow. Is there something on your mind, Lord ANAXA'S?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Damn, you really are, Professor, based on the way you're speaking.
An intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Skyfather as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh, we said that at the same time.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
Would that also mean
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
Oh my god, excuse me?
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
Oh, cutscene. Oh my god! In nome da Pace, Spirito Santo!
Please, Professor.
Oh wow, this place looks
Children of
nice.
Humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawncloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
Well, don't I feel special?
Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
I don't like the way you talk for some reason. Like, I don't like your voice.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly.
Yes, sir.
In the meanwhile, You're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then.
Yeah, ANAXA'S smart. I'm sure he has a plan.
Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the Grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware. I can hear you perfectly well from here.
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so this is Dawn Cloud. Looks pretty nice. So, where are we going? Your speed boost. Hello,
Professor ANAXA!
Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec, young scribe. Let me repair this. Yo, what up, cuz? How's it going?
Professor ANAXA? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
It's only the Krymnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and ORONYX'S fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents.
Oh, wow, cool.
They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
Alright, cool. Thank you for telling me all this, young one.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
Good, treasure chest. Alright, so what's our next destination? Oh, you look cool. Right here?
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
You just call me blasphemous?
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
You just call me blasphemous? Screw you.
ANAXA'S. I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
Nah, I'm perfectly
Kefali's
healthy.
priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe
I'm sorry,
that a
who are you?
follower such as
Who are you again?
could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Bitch, you don't even have a name. You're a
Seeing
little
as we were able to
NPC.
hear of this matter from the mouths of others,
You literally just
it
have a
seems that
title.
kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Once again, you don't. You literally only have a title. You don't have an official name. You're an actual NPC.
Faster.
Oh, my. Could it be that
Oh.
the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
That looks nice.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan
interpreting
actually
art.
looked like
Why
chose
did
to
it take me
paint them
so
as a
long to
giant
figure out
tree
the
instead.
phrase?
Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit
Interpreting art
to
is
symbolize
so-
how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Such exquisiteness indeed.
It's so
This
interesting.
mural is quite abstract.
Abstract art.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
Oh, so now we're getting philosophical.
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Damn.
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn-Cloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old, 2 years old. Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
Exposed.
That's enough.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing
How
that, but it's like,
unusual.
it's funny.
Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
How sweet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
I mean, I guess
Don't
they're
you
dead.
just love to pick through my brain?
Never mind.
Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, let me guess, they died to the Black Tide.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
How did I call that?
I can't bear to look.
Too bad, look. You want an answer, so look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours.
Damn, it's only been an hour and 18
When I was
since I started
pursuing my
recording.
education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thelesis' theory as well.
Oh.
Wait, hold on, whose theory? Oh, Felicia. I thought you said Alicia.
I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
Let me guess, using alchemy to revive others is forbidden? Is this a reference to Fullmetal Alchemist? It's the law, you call it an exchange.
Where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the 7 Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange.
Equivalent exchange.
All I received
Straight up
for that
Fullmetal
price
Alchemist
was
reference.
with an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Law of equivalent exchange.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself.
If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thelesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means.
The law of equivalent exchange.
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord ANAXA.
Yo, what up?
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Oh, wow. This is it.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
What'd you just say? Who said that?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Bitch, did you say that?
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Bitch, fuck you.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
Again, these people are literal NPCs. They don't have any names to them whatsoever. So I don't want to hear shit from any of you. So where are we going? Over.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll
Okay.
take my leave for now.
Okay. Oh, speed boost.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Hold on. I see this chest behind you. You thought you had something.
Lord ANAXA'S. Oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove Calamity.
Oh my god.
Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Yeah, keep buttering
Since
me up.
Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts.
I know, how rude.
Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny.
Yeah, alright.
Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord ANAXA.
I know this is important lore and all that, but I'll be honest, I'm not paying attention to like 75% of it.
Welcome back
yes,
to the
I love
hub of the
entering a
demigod
cutscene
council, Lord
mid-dialogue.
ANAXA'S. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Circe's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin, I guess.
Continuing from the earlier topic,
what are we doing again?
Let us
I completely
discuss
forgot.
our common
Oh,
enemy.
I'm sorry. It's not that I forgot. It's just I wasn't paying
She is the
attention.
second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed.
We're gonna fight Aglaya?
Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
Just needs vassals who will do it bidding without
If
question.
Aglaya required a suitably intelligent Chrysos heir, then I'm the best fit for her needs. However, it's quite evident that she has no need for a Chrysos heir who could break free of her control at any time. Since I believe in neither Titans nor the prophecy, there's no way that I would willingly walk on the path that she extols. Given how rigorously she enforces her principles, how would she ever accept a heretic such as me?
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in
Was
Akama.
her outfit a bit pixelated?
The Council of Elders is willing to defend
like
your
someone
right to
just
live,
slapped on
just as we
a
defend
pixel
every
art of
oppressed
the
citizen.
outfit. Or am I just seeing
However, I
things?
regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
What are you willing to do for esteemed citizens of a fine city? I'll be the one to shadow self-righteousness. Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire
Although
world.
the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
I'll assert my loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
He's got you there.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Well, well, well. Perfect.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, ANAXA'S, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
Tell her to fuck off.
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see, then.
Ah, I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after,
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Fioros, who watches over
oh my god,
everything.
God damn, how long is this mission? In like an hour.
An expected visitor. Welcome once again.
I did see that there was like a total of like 10 missions in this patch. So I'm planning to do like 2 missions per video. And I also saw that this like the entire story in total should take about 8 hours. So yeah.
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama.
Hell yeah.
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey.
Come with me, take the journey.
Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Wait, what? Oh.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Nah.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Ooh, butterfly. Emoticon. Hold on, let me pick up this thing. No! Screw you!
Take this.
Screw you, game, force me into a cutscene before I can get the collectible.
Will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Carefully will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Carefully than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Bane. That's what it said, right? I'm not just... I'm just... Like...
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I
No,
won't
look
say
at it
anymore.
now, and ANAXA
I'll
is
just
really
wait till
dripped
your
out.
soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait, what the hell?
Is that... Circes?
What should I be looking at?
Didn't see it?
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
What the hell?
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias?
Nias. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
God, it's been a while, Lord Nias.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Sarces. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
This is a departed spirit.
Hello there. Oh, come back. Just attack. Screw it, I don't have time to play your games. Emoticon. Oh, I see that down there. I'll worry about getting stuff, like, off camera. Ascend. Ah, that looks nice.
You two again.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine.
Are you sure you're fine?
If this is indeed as I thought,
very amusing. So, we meet again. I'm sure you wouldn't mind a snoop.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
Damn.
I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
Calypso?
Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove?
That's what she initially.
No.
That's what she initially introduced herself as.
She really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
Circes?
Circes?
Where's Circes?
They're gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Oh my god, why are there so many stairs?
Looks like I'm...
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia. Return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
I just looked like a stage for a boss fight.
Why are you chanting that too?
There's even a space anchor up here.
We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then, let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nyas and Miss Calypso, are you both here to
Is
visit
that
Chaos?
Castorus?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
That young Castorus?
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
Ah. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours since I
You're
started recording.
overthinking, Lord Nyas. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Circe's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Aha! Dan Hong's POV.
What are you thinking about?
Hello Hyacinth, how's it going?
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
Oh yeah, I might actually
past,
not pull for Hyacinth.
I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars.
I mean, I have plenty
and
of
their trunk was like a
I have plenty of
pillar
polls
that supported
thanks
the sky and
to
ground.
the anniversary, but it's like
I stood at this very spot back
I think I
then,
might just stick with Gallagher
imagining the day
to
when
use
I could
for
climb to the top of this tree. Because
Castorus.
I would be the closest I can be to the sky at
I guess it
that
depends
spot.
on who's also rerunning in the next patch. As I'm also not going to. I also decided that I'm not going to pull for Cypher because the kid is cool and all, but it's like
I mean,
I
can
think I'll
mortals
pass on
even
it.
hope to
Like
reach
I already have
Aqua's
a
realm?
follow-up team.
They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Danny? After all,
Danny, nice.
the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves. But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side. Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
Yeah, you gonna be fine. You gonna be fine,
Have you
Hyacinth.
forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard?
Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
Okay, if you say so. How to leave Amphorius. A colossal bird. In mythology. Titans and Aeons. Yeah, let's go. And by go, I mean like finally end this recording, cause it's been like 2 hours since I started recording, and I wanna end it off. I might, because of how long this. Oh my god. Well then, I've never actually seen Castor's second idol animation, so that was interesting. What was I saying? That one was not important. Maybe. But I'm just gonna keep it short. This is a pretty long start to the 3 point. I can't think right now. The 3.2 story. Hope y'all enjoyed this video of Honkai Star Rail. Hope y'all liked and subscribed. And have a good night, everyone. Peace out. That is a big ass dragon. Peace out, everyone.